MASTIO was an opinion editor at USA Today. He never seemed particularly partisan to us, believer in free speech, as all journalists should be. So this summer, he imagined he could tweet factual information about human biology, and so he did. Here's what he wrote. People who are pregnant are also women, end quote. That was it. Is that untrue? USA Today was upset. They demoted him for writing that. USA Today said MASTIO's tweet, quote, calls your judgment into question. So MASTIO left USA Today. He's now the executive editor of straightarrownews.com. He's free to say what he wants, and we're happy that he's joining us tonight. David, thanks so much for coming on. This is one of those stories, I've read about it a couple times, but I keep thinking I must be missing something. Like, did you punch someone in the newsroom or show up to work naked, or did you do anything else other than send this tweet?
The only thing I did to get demoted was to send this tweet in reaction to our newspaper starting to say that we don't say pregnant women anymore, we say pregnant people.
This is just so, I don't want to be mean or anything. I don't think USA Today is like the locus of the world's evil or anything, but I mean, that's so unreasonable and nuts that I wonder how many people in the newsroom came to your defense when this happened.
Nobody in the newsroom came to my defense. One person in the opinion section who's more conservative than I and a fan of Trump liked my tweet, but that was the extent of the support from the newsroom, and she's left USA Today too.
So this seems like it's sort of worse than craven partisanship, though of course it is that. So much of journalism is, but it's worse than that. It's unreasonable. And you can't be unreasonable, right?
It's unreasonable, but it's structural. What we have now is a group of young woke journalists who think that censorship and speech codes are normal, are now in charge in our newsroom. They call themselves the Diversity Committee, and the executives run in fear from their tantrums.
So there wasn't, I mean, I'm starting to keep harping on this. I've worked at a newspaper also. I think we're probably around the same age. I'm just so shocked that nobody stood up and said, look, I don't agree with the guy's politics or whatever, but, you know, facts have to be allowed in a newspaper, right?
Well, that's why I said it, because I feared that with our new policy that we didn't say pregnant women, we only said pregnant people, that facts didn't matter anymore. And I thought it was a grave threat to our institution. We're 250 daily newspapers across the country, and we're starting to spin out of control. You know, first it was illegal immigrants or undocumented immigrants, and then it was pregnant people, not pregnant women, and where are we going to go next?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe girls can turn into boys and vice versa just by wishing it so? That might be a destination we could arrive at quickly. David MASTIO, I'm glad that you left. I'm glad you're willing to say what happened so forthrightly, and I'm glad you came on the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we told you last night, not to get too personal, but about an epiphany we had. We saw the future of the Democratic Party in the form of a Rhode Island state senator called Tiara Mack. So she uploaded this remarkable campaign video where she twerks upside down for the camera. And this struck us as the perfect distillation of the beliefs of the modern Democratic Party. But not everyone felt that way. We're not endorsing it, by the way, but there's never been anything we've seen on video that explained the Democratic Party more clearly than Tiara Mack upside down twerking on the beach. But some people complained. So today, Tiara Mack released a video defending her twerking video as if she needed to. And she came to the same conclusion that we all have. People only criticized her because they're racist. Watch.
Did I know that the internet was going to respond this way? It is 2022 and I'm a black woman. Of course, deep down, not even that deep, I knew that y'all would act this way towards a black queer woman. Y'all are consistent. But sadly, I've been called worse things on the internet than like me upside down twerking. Y'all gotta treat black queer women better, please.
So she's oppressed because she went to an Ivy League school for free and then serves in the State House in Rhode Island. So obviously she's the weakest among us. But her claim that she's being discriminated against, that any reservations you may have had about that video are racist, really is aimed at the Democratic Party. And to prove they're not racist, that woman needs to be at least the Secretary of State right now. Out of here, Tony Blinken, pale and male. And then on the presidential ticket in 2024, we will not accept less. We hope Nancy Pelosi is listening, by the way. She needs to. Here she is this weekend. There she is. Why not Tiara Mack, honestly? So Joe Biden has become so toxic that the Democratic Party wants him out. Actually, Democrats who are running for statewide office in November don't want to talk about him or appear with him at campaign events. We're going to go right to a Senate campaign in progress and give you the latest. We'll be right back.